Alright, fuck it. We'll get started now then. Turn the music down. I realize it's gonna be quite quiet, but I need to be able to think and talk. So yeah, there's this website, there's this webpage that God, these fucking ads, dude. Has all the summary and all that shit. So this is nice. So yeah, they started with the whole like decade thingy. There's just so many ads, dude. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, this website. I'm gonna move chat over here. There you go. Yeah, Yoshi said no NFTs, thank fucking God. Oh my God, that was a moment, yeah. Jesus, man. Yeah, at this point, like that was, you know, I'm just gonna ignore that bit for the time being, you know. So yeah, no NFTs in 14. Thank God. Can I link it in chat? I actually can, yes. There you go. So they talked about this, you know, yeah, this is pretty cool. Numbers go up, nice. Alright, looking forward to 7.0. Advert. Very cool. Alright, so we'll go through each bullet point, I guess. Alright, can I zoom this in a bit? Yeah, I can. Nice. Yo, nice, dude. Alright, this is better. Alright, so an even better RPG alone with friends. Like, this was such like a weird statement, man. Oh, you know the owner? Nice. Like, that was a weird thing. Like, I mean, I'd hope it would get better, yeah. Like trust system updates, didn't care. Further improvements made, some low-level main scenario dungeons and trials. Cool. Alright. So, advancements to the solo multiplayer RPG experience. Game's first graphical upgrade. Pretty cool shit, hey Jassy. Pretty cool shit. Does not mean PS4 support will cease in 7.0. It does sound like they're thinking about it, though. And, like, hopefully by that point, everyone that wants a PS5 has one. Because, you know, they've not exactly been the easiest thing to get. We'll get to the graphic updates. It's further down the page. But they looked pretty good. Still stuck with, like, the Final Fantasy aesthetic. While actually looking better than what we have now. Yeah, it is a bit cringe. Don't want to deal with interacting with others. Like, this is such a funny thing. Like, why, like, I understand that, like, you know, not everyone wants to play with people all the time, but it is a fucking MMO. Like, feel free to combat me on this. Like, you know, but, like, it's an MMO. You kind of should expect to be around other people. You don't have to talk to them. But you know, duties are meant to be party-oriented. Die-hard FF fans that just want to have it played for completion. Does that demographic exist in an MMO? Really? Color me educated, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, through the name of Final Fantasy, it somewhat makes sense. Lobos is one of them. Oh, is he really? Interesting. He did the blue raids, though, at least. But anyway. That was with friends. So yeah, I guess so. Like this kind of confirms my point. I said that the trust system was like for people that just don't want to deal with others, and like I guess like that's pretty much like what they think about it too. Hey, Amika. So, okay, sure, all right. Wait, what does this do? Woo! A dark mode. Big fan. Thank God, man. Jesus. About time. Everywhere should have a light and a dark mode. Yomika, thank you so much for 18 months. A year and a half. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Thank you. In patch 6.1, Robbery Reborn 2.0 scenario duties will be trust compatible. Further improvements will be made to low level main scenario dungeons and trials. No plans for 8-player trials at this time. They'll be considered at 7.0 or later. Okay, I mean that's nice. I think they go into more detail later. Expansion of the trust system does not mean player matchmaking is going away. Yes, we know that. Thank God. I almost feel bad that they have to clarify things like this, because some people are like stupid enough to think that they, like one would just overrule the other, you know. Second trial and Endwalker was a testing ground for a trial of 7 trusts, but due to resources involved, retrofitting previous trials is more of a long-term project. Okay. Some Realm Reborn dungeons as a member of the Silent Ant nearby are available to help, so in this case members of the Adventures Guild will step in. That's kind of cool, I guess. However, there are key points in the story people want an important NPC to join you. Yoshi cites the Nidhogg battle and having a Stinny join you as a trust. Some tweaking must be done of the script. Okay. Totorak's goop, the Sojian will be removed. Thank God. Rejoice. Rejoice. About fucking time. Cape Westwind is being rebuilt. Can I get an F in chat for Cape Westwind? No longer will Cape Westwind debate streamers. F in the chat for Cape Westwind. Get the lighters out. Which one is Toto Rack? The one we have to pick up the photo cells. Oh, goodbye. I thought they'd like sort out the scaling, but I guess this kind of makes more sense, right? Like a level 49 trial. Castrum and Praetorium will be rebuilt as 4-player instance dungeons. That's all. The ultimate weapon will also be a 4-player battle. The final battle of La Brea will be an instant story battle. So like, okay, so like this is good. Now I saw someone moan in my Discord that they were mad because they're not gonna get their XP from MSQ anymore. Like, if you are unironically complaining about this, like, I don't know what to tell you. MSQ roulette is such a pain in the ass. There's, like, dungeon XP is good. I do think they need to buff, like, trial roulette and normal raid roulette XP. Because those are, like, pitifully bad. Oh, Gerald. Oh! They should buff 56, 70, 80. Yeah, I think that's more for tomes than anything else. But yeah, I think that should be like a viable roulette too. So I hope they adjust XP gains from those. Yeah, just like fuck MSQ roulette, man. Like these two duties are such a blemish on the game. I remember when I started, I had to ask my FC that I was in, like, is raiding like this or some shit? Because if it is, I'm fucking quitting. And obviously it's not, but I didn't know that at the time. Like, these duties are so bad. They're so outdated. Like, you know, they're a unique concept, but, like, anyway, you get it. So, I'm glad this is happening. This is very good. Very good change. Don't know when it's happening, but, well, probably 7.0, I guess. And, yeah, Praetorium Unreal. Amazing. New action is least played to maintain the balance. Because you could just get really unlucky and just end up getting shitty fucking roulette XP. I think they should just buff all of it. Just make leveling easy, right? Okay, so graphic update. Overall good shit. I'm glad they're doing this. The game needs it. I was excited to see this. Obviously, it's not happening for a while, but yeah. Yeah, that's actually true. They were skippable when I was new, and it was very miserable. I gotta shake my screen. Okay. Alright, so, screen-wide aesthetic appeal suited to a multiplayer environment. I don't know what that means. It's a very weird statement. But yeah. Animation and lighting system updates. Good. Like, the lighting system in this game is like the biggest sin. I look like a fucking demon in like certain duties, and it's so weird. Wonder how many mods that's gonna break. Yeah, let's not go there. Hope my toast will be able to handle the update. Well, here's the thing. I saw this concern here and there. I don't think, like, I think it'll probably continue to be quite a CPU heavy game. I think graphically, like, GPU wise, it'll still be alright. What if base game looks better than G-Shade stuff? Then G-Shade will serve to make it look even better, potentially, although a lot of the presets people have made will need to be changed to, like, you know. They will look very different. So that they'll need to be, like, edited and stuff, probably. Slightly better than a PS4, so I'm worried, but not super worried. I don't think the requirements will go up too much. But you do need to consider that, like, you know, I realize not everyone gets to afford a nice PC. And, you know, I sympathize, obviously. But, like, you know, there's no PC elitism here. But you have to understand that we're, you know, we're heading into the future, you know? Things are only going to get better and better, and MMOs need to keep up with that too. So, you know, they'll keep it in mind, obviously, but, you know, there comes a point where, like, yeah, some people will need to upgrade their PC a bit. But at that point, if you just play Final Fantasy, getting the upgrades for this, like, it's going to cost you, like, nothing. It's not going to be so big that you need, like, a current gen PC. Like, that's just not going to happen. So, I wouldn't be too worried. Like, anything you need to upgrade will be cheap as fuck. If you're just set on, like, playing Final Fantasy and nothing else. They already kept it in mind they're still supporting PS4. I think they'll stop it soon after. Long-term operation of the game transferred through 6.1 to 6.5. Okay, a game has been in operation for 11 years. We have the same amount of assets. We attempt to update every asset at the same time. Be issued conversion errors take a lot of time. Yep, that's fair. You know, I don't know anything about this shit. And to be implemented 7.0, development prep will go on throughout the 6.x patches, including testing, shaders, writing programs, converting assets, screen-wide aesthetic appeal. I still don't really know what that means, but yeah. Yoshi said, don't expect an update. It's going to look like Horizon Forbidden West. After all, they need to render a lot of player characters to run on everyone's hardware. Again, like, it's very CPU heavy game. Like, I hope they optimize it a bit. Like, it's still pretty badly optimized right now. Like, I'm on a Ryzen 7 3700X, and this game uses like 20 to 30% of my CPU. Just standing in Limsa. Like, it's a lot. For a game that doesn't look that stellar, you know? Yeah. Updates to animation and lighting are also planned. Again, good. Lighting system's pretty fucking bad. I mean, like, to be fair, like, some MMOs look really shiny. Like, New World. Like, BDO. So, you know, I don't know, man. But I think, like, they probably, like, make sacrifices elsewhere. Wants to repeat this before you go to bed. Don't expect to get, like, a standalone title. Yeah. Optimize the PS4 version before next expansion, before dropping it, Lamau. They're not aiming for realism. So, honestly, all of these look pretty good. I especially like what they're doing with, like, the eyes. Honestly. I'm a big fan of, like, what they're doing with the eyes, mostly. The Jabate Dur planet. Yeah, I mean, like, that looked, like, it looked almost unnatural. It was weird. Have you seen the first render? Yeah, I have seen the first one. Yeah, with the Miko changes, I'm gonna need a fucking dick transplant. I don't really know what to tell you. My life's gonna be ruined. I'm beyond saving. It's gonna be beaten to a fucking pulp. But yeah, like again, and the hair changes as well. Like, the hair looks so much better, dude. Like, the hair looks like what more recent hairstyles they've added look like, which is so much better. Hey, Arjuna. So yeah. I mean, they probably hadn't finished the scales yet or something. Like, they've clearly started with, like, the older races. So. Your hair a year ago looks better. Or mine. It'll be back, don't worry. Yeah, like, you know, I'm a fan of this. This looks good. Like, rows look really fucking, like, they look really well defined. And, like, they don't look like Play-Doh anymore. That's what I'm looking for. They don't look like fucking Play-Doh. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, like, the Lala's eyes look really good. So yeah, just better hair, better lighting, bit more definition. It's good, man. I'm excited for this. This is a good song, by the way. Team is in the early stages of testing these samples they have currently. Perhaps next update will be at Fan Festival. Man, I want to go to a Fan Festival so bad. More like the cinematic. It's, yeah, not quite that good, but yeah, it's on its way. High-res textures for hair, skin, gear, improved material qualities on skin, metal fabric, better lighting and shadow effects, especially for players' shadows. Overall appearance of player characters will be altered as little as possible. A lot of gear in the game they want you to understand may not be possible to review every piece. Honestly, like, if they just do, like, most of, like, the more recent gear in the last couple of expansions, like, that's already a really good start. Like, some of the old stuff is fine as it is. I don't think people need to be... I don't think people need to be too picky. Like, some of it looks fine. So yeah, I don't think they need to change all of it, honestly. It could maybe make ultimate weapons look a bit less crunchy, but, you know. I'm nitpicking. The team knows that certain glamours are favored by players and will be reviewing them with priority. Yo, so like all my thought glams are gonna look so high quality. You hear that, Anya? You're gonna look even fucking hotter, man. And so Serenaya. Man, I can't wait. Like this literally means just like the fucking hempen top. And like all the skirts and stuff. T weapons are better than the like the Yukon ones, I think, in some instances. Oh, this is like, oh, this is this song, yo, this is insane. NPCs, some graphical upgrades, some might be a bit disjointed, being selective, yeah, that's fair. Characters are built on the same part of the players using the creator will see improvements, like Teleji, Adeleji, as much as he doesn't deserve it. When asked about clipping, the team won't be able to address this without implementing a new physics system, which will throw off every other update in the schedule. I've talked about this before. Physics for like hair and stuff is actually really taxing on a GPU. So for those of you worried about like having to upgrade your system and shit, like you don't want this to happen because then it'll go up even more. Like that's actually difficult because a GPU has to constantly, can't get my words out, constantly update like the position of the hair, basically. And that's like a good example is what Krez says. In the 2013 Tomb Raider game, there was optional hair physics. I think it was on Nvidia cards only. And it fucking drops your FPS like a bitch. Was it AMD? Okay, yeah, like it's actually, yeah, it fucks you up. So like, this would be nice, but if you're worried about like having a shitty PC, like you don't actually want this. Like I agree the clipping sucks, yeah, but it's honestly the lesser of two evils. Oh yeah, Witcher 3 as well, yeah. Updated lighting, yeah, this is good. So like this stuff looked sick. Like that looks insanely good, man. Oh, I can click the images. Yo, that's insane. Like, this looks great, dude. Like, it looks so much more, like, just defined. Like, just get rid of this grey-ass fog they have on everything. And it looks like that's what they're kind of doing. How do I close it? Okay. This, fucking great, man. Like, look at that shadow definition. Look at it. Look at the colors, man. Like, this is so good. Like, one could argue maybe you don't need shaders after this. For G-pose, sure, but like, gameplay, maybe not. Additional lighting also shows off more details surrounding the environment that was already built in. The red light in the right image is an example of how the lighting update will work, not necessarily to be intended at a specific stage. So next example, metallic surfaces will be improved reflectivity. Yo, this is not Yoshida's house. Yeah, but like you can see it. Like if you, why can't I click on this? I can't click on this one for some reason. But like you can see it, like that like mirror shit there. Yeah, I guess this is already big image. True. Yeah, like you can see it and it looks good. Like again, things just look less like drab. They look less like an old lady's curtains and more like Your first apartment's curtains. You know, it just looks better. Seem to be able to place a greater density of objects. Like, this is cool, man. Like, not only is that cool, but like, I don't know how many people notice this, but look at that. My first apartment curtains were bed sheets for 6 months. That's perfect. Like, look at all that, like, the stone shit and stuff. Like, it looks so much better. It's so much less jarring. And this is stuff that, like, maybe you wouldn't notice on a normal day, but when they actually show you, like, it's so obvious. Gameplay vivid. Yeah, that works too. So that's good. Like, I'm really looking forward to this. Know how the ground texture is additional texture? Yep. Frustrated with those seen Endwalker Scenario, they didn't look good due to the grass quality. Wanted to remove that specific part. Dude, this, like, if this doesn't get you to touch grass, I don't know what will. This looks so good. Like, oh my god. It's not dead anymore. It's so good, man. Yeah, like, the foliage just looks, I don't know, I stared at that for a while. Imagine Ilmeg now, it'll be insane. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But, you know, it's good that, like, they're aware of how shit it looks. Like, fucking look at it, man. Like, oh my god. We'll get there, Drew, don't worry. Alright, so yeah, that's all really cool. Alright, chat. .1 stuff. Whew. Hildebrand returns. Alright, cool. Nice. Tataru's grand endeavor. I made a joke saying what's been delayed for this. But it turns out to have been a pretty shit joke, because it doesn't look like anything got delayed. Yeah, we got the new Alliance raid. These are always on the odd patches for those newer to the game, so 0.1, 0.3, 0.5. Crystalline Conflict, new PvP. We'll give it a try. Might be the trial series. Maybe, yeah. Could be. Like, a bit like Sorrows of Werlet. Akasadara tribes. So the new beast tribe finally coming. It's funny how we were talking about this on stream earlier in the day. And people freaking out about a delay. It's not delayed. Technically, if you want to be picky, and I'll get to this, it's technically delayed by 2 weeks. Because they're increasing the time between patches. But here it is. It's going to be like DRU, DSRU. Someone in my Discord said Desu, like, fuck you. Like, oh my god, if it gets dubbed Desu, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, dude. I'm gonna be so mad. But it shouldn't be. It'll be like Drew or something like that. Nice, Drew. Congrats. I hope you enjoyed it. That's really cool, man. Congrats. And good luck in the ultimate. Surprised I mentioned a second ultimate. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And yeah, the Unreal Trial. This is gonna be quite easy. Alright. Do you know why I say that? Because this had like the highest success rate of any Realm Reborn Extreme I ever had in Mental Roulette. Like, people are gonna fuck the orbs, but you also have Tank LB. I'm pretty sure you can just cheese it with fucking Tank LB. So, I don't think this is gonna be very difficult, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Like, Tank LB is how you did it, how we did it in, like, Mental Roulette. Just tell them to Tank LB and just fucking run into them. On the last set. Yeah, it's old trials upscaled to current level. So they tend to be quite tanky, actually. A little bit too much, so, like, Shiva was too tanky, man. Like, fucking hell. That fight took forever. Or at least it felt like it did, because she doesn't really do anything. These are not Beast Tribe quests anymore, they're now Tribe quests. This will be through 6. Wait, is this just been like... This has been written twice. Released in 6.11, he says, very challenging. They want you to enjoy the main story quest before having to worry about Ultimate. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, this is nothing new. For those newer to the game, this is nothing new. Ultimate always releases 2 weeks after the patch. Just probably for a similar reason. So, like, this is no cause for alarm. This is how it's always been. So yeah, that's cool, man. Like, it officially exists. Dragon Songs Reprise. Man, it's very challenging. You remember about T, he said he wasn't even sure if anyone could beat it, which is pretty funny. But like, so yeah, I please, just another UCOB style design. I beg you, dude. I beg. I fucking beg you, dude. Please. Holy shit, please. It's me and the boys can PF. Well, the thing is, like, UCOB on release wasn't that puggable. That's the thing. Like, it is now, but it wasn't really before. The Divine Legend. Yo, that's a Coom-worthy title. If it's fixed mechanics, it's gonna be a shame. Yeah, I mean, like, I hope it's not, but... you know. Trust system, main scenario dungeons, new calling card style UI. I don't really know what this means. Is this when you, like, inspect people? Like, examine people? Oh, it's for PvP. Oh, okay. Ugh, whatever. New hairstyles for Hrothgar. Cool. Imperium. The housing. The custom deliveries. Pretty standard stuff. Trust system be expanded. Yeah. Reward type system. Oh, it's like, this is like, I don't, like, this actually makes me think of Call of Duty, of all things. Where you could have, like, different banners and stuff. Like for Discord as well. Where you can change your banner now. That kind of thing, I guess. Trust system, blah, blah. What does this mean? What does new weapon enhancements mean? Does that mean, like, new crafted weapons? Or weapon, or relic? Oh, is that the relic? Okay, well, why don't they just say relic, dude? That's what everyone fucking knows. Yeah, put a scope on your shotgun, put a silencer on it. That's early for the relic. No. I think they usually start in 0.1x. Yeah, I thought it would be crafted weapons. Put a silencer on your bard weapon. It does little damage as it is, but yeah. Not you, I mean bard in general. Personal DPS wise. It's a joke! Says the machinist. Shut the fuck up. Criterion dungeon with variable difficulty. Please be what I hope this is, man. Please tell me they finally bent the knee to the community and are adding harder dungeons. It's a dungeon of variable difficulty for 1 to 4 players. It will scale on the number of players content players can challenge themselves. New info will be available towards 6.2. So it's gonna be like POTD solo, but a dungeon. Main sub to bitch is too hard. Oh, you know it's coming. You know it's coming, yeah. 100%. 100%. To run it with warrior and 3 DPS. Oh my god. 6.3 trust to expand. Yeah. Third deep dungeon. Ultimate duty fight. Like that. Everyone just. Now I didn't sit in anyone's chat when I was watching this, but like I bet like every Raiders chat just fucking exploded, dude. Alright, number 1, why were you not expecting another ultimate? But number 2, 6.3? Yeah? I don't know, man. You got a screen cap of Xeno? I gotta see this, dude. Link it if you got it. We know it's getting delayed. Yeah, I was just gonna be like, yeah, okay, dude. Oh, it doesn't work. You broke it. Ban it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna be like. I'm expecting a delay to 6.5. I know that's really cynical. But man, like they mentioned nothing about this. Now suddenly it's gonna be as soon as 6.3. Like 6.3 on their current timeline. Oh god, wait. That's Christmas. That's Christmas. His fucking face, dude. No way. Dude, I love it. No. That would be Omega. It should be, yeah. I love that. That's fucking great. I'm don't get me wrong, like I'm happy. I really am. But man, I'll be honest, like this got me a little bit excited. Like I'm excited, man. I bet they'll call the mechanic Goodbye World. That would be fucking hilarious. Because that already exists as a cheese strut. Anyway, my brain went. Yeah, so like, you know, I'm hoping it'll be good. And I'm hoping that it does remain as 6.3. We're gonna like if this works out, Raiders are actually gonna be really happy. Yeah, my concern is like if we get 6.1 in April, then the 6.2 will be in August. 6.3 will be in December. Please do not release Ultimate around fucking Christmas time. I swear to God. That's my, like, only concern. Do you even need Goodbye World anymore? I have no idea. Probably. Wait for 5, though, Trust will expand to Stormbloods. Criterion Dungeons 2 and 3 will be added. Additional area for Island Sanctuary. We still don't know a lot about Island Sanctuary. Penta Legend, oh my god. The new year, yeah, like the 2-week gap might be like might push it into New Year. I'm hoping that's the case. Another tier Pandemonium, Faux Hollows, Mist of the Realm. Yeah. That's Blue Mage will get an update, but they're not sure when quite yet. I mean, it's kind of fair. Like, I hope it's soon, but yeah. Blue is deceptively fun in Raid, if not a bit jank. And plus, like, honestly, I'm in no fucking rush to do EAS on Blue. So, honestly, you can take your time with this. This is fine. I'm in no rush, Yoshi. It's okay. Another trophy gold source updates. Yeah, where's another fucking mount, dude? Where's another mount? Major patch cycle cadence will be adjusted. One major patch every 3.5. Go one major every 4. I made a joke in my Discord about, you know, nothing is delayed anymore if everything's delayed. But like, I was being very cynical. Like, this is whatever, man. Like, if it means there's no more delays, then sure. I want more emotes. Fair. Team Mass players will allow 1 extra week for implementation and fine-tuning. Yeah, like that. This is... What people always forget is that fight design and balance, not class balance, but fight design balance is like always really tight. Like, we rarely have bugs. Like, they're tuned pretty well. I do argue that gear is too powerful sometimes. But I guess there's also something fun about that anyway. So, you know, like, this is fine. So yeah, it's just reaffirming that. And honestly, yeah, like, you know, the team's got to take care. It's like the team doesn't seem to expand, which is really sad. I don't know if that's like a JP thing. Well, like, they don't really seem to like expand their teams much. So yeah, like, I'm obviously very glad they're not crunching. Like, that's obviously good, but why not have a slightly bigger workforce, you know? Maybe the talent just isn't there. I don't know. But yeah, like, seeing this, like, you know, it's obvious just how much bigger things have gotten. Pretty much for last year. So... you know, like, yeah, this is... You know, this is telltale. They are hiring now? Yeah. True. Thanks to monthly sub, the team has been able to hire additional staff, but this isn't an assembly line. Okay, so they have got some additional staff. That's good. Training experience developing the game is required. Not every developer is familiar with the game. The most veteran staff. Yeah, like, you know, the game's insanely good. Like, you know, I'm not mad about any of this. Like, really, it's just... It's... No, I do wonder. But again, it's probably like a Square Enix thing. Like, maybe Square Enix are just like, no. Who knows? Team doesn't want to compromise on the quality and tuning of the content, and this is good because the content is always tuned very well. Especially early on. Data center travel is planned for patch 6.18, yeah. So, 6.18. I can play with Chaos gamers more, at least. And also Primal and Ether gamers from Crystal. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, yeah. So, like, here's the Q&A. Like, I'm gonna skip over, like, most of this because you guys know me. I'm not a lore guy, not for this game anyway. I'm not really fussed about it. Like, some of it was kind of interesting. Like, it was... Hey, Hoxie. Like some of it was kind of interesting, but like I'm not really that fussed. Again, I will link this in the chat. If any of you missed it and you want to read like the lore stuff, if you're interested in it, please just go and read it in your own time. What is this? From this point onwards. Wait, oh. Okay, yo, do you want me to... Well, I mean, I can just... This is a useful tweet. But I'm gonna stick to the one website, I think. So we're gonna go... all the way down. I think it's like here, right? Wait, what was his reaction?
Able to take up residence in Chalian or the lunar facilities that Terraformers worked so hard to make some one day. Even just apartments would be fine.
Oh God.
Able to take up
Understandable. All right, so yeah, it looks like it starts about here. So we'll go here. I'm just gonna stick to like one source, but that's a very useful thread. Thank you for linking it. So, are there any plans to make healers more viable? A warrior solo cleared Pandemonium first circle normal. Yoshida says the first raids tier holds back on the damage output to allow for more people to clear. You're probably comparing the raid to 5.4. They want to give people time to clear this tier before increasing the difficulty in the next 2 tiers. Want more challenge? Try the ultimate and suffer. Okay. I mean, like, yeah, it's a first tier and we expect this, but like, if someone's literally able to solo savage, like that is. Wait, no, that's just the normal one, not the savage. What am I talking about? Who cares? It's the normal raids. Like, literally, who cares? Dark Knights. Rejoice just as Gachi starts playing. Dark Knights, rejoice. It is happening. It is happening. LD is gonna get changed. So is Blood Weapon, it seems. They are monitoring feedback and aiming to fulfill many of your requests in 6.1. They will definitely be adjusting Living Dead. They've also seen the feedback on White Mage and Machine is struggling. We will rise again! We will! Sorry. We will rise! And be powerful! Just you fucking wait, chat. It's happening. Never said they're gonna do and ask those players to hang on. Like, bro, I'm fucking hanging on. My dick's in my hand. I got a whole tub of Vaseline on the desk. Give it to me. Please. Otherwise, the lube's gonna be tears instead. You sound like Pint. That is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Dragoons are concerned the jump animations are too long and will be adjusted. Honestly fair. The high jump animation is like a good start. I think they need to do that to all of them. I can have a wank and a cup of tea during the fucking spine shatter dive animation. Yes, I come that quickly. Sage and Reaper added, will we get more glamour plates? There's various issues they want to address, but they have to do them slowly and systematically in 6.1. The number of plates will increase. Number of plates isn't final, but should be sufficient for the time being. More storage for the glamour dresser on deck for the 6.x series. This isn't entirely what I want to hear. Like, okay, right, no, let me start again. Right, this is good. This is good. But the overall system's still annoying. Wait, I'm gonna get fucking DC'd. Nice try, game. You almost got me. Alright, it's still an awkward system. I want to be able to change glam plates and shit outside of major cities, man. Why isn't that changed yet? Please, I beg. But apart from that, it's good. You know, this is what people have been asking for several years. Thank you for finally getting around to it. We glamour for Imperial Soldiers of Serenaya and 4 members after the Gallimore chapter, and then walk. It's possible we could see Gallian themed gear implemented. Cool. 6.1, there'll be an orchestra of the theme you hear on Garlemald. Chalet and housing. Please just try living in Ishgard first. We can't keep up. Fair. You know, housing is a contentious point because, you know, there's never enough housing, man. More players are coming to the game, so housing is just always going to be a burden. But you do have to remember that they are also instances. Like, there's only so much servers can handle. But maybe, like, that'll improve when they upgrade their servers for, the future. Just delete the goblet. Fuck you, the goblet is nice. Alright, I will not hear any different. Goblet is good. I stand for goblet. Emmett, Selk, Hades, and Xenos minions. Yoshida decides who they will put out as minions. They hold back on characters whose role in the story has ended. But yes, they may consider those characters. Oh, is that how they do it? Really? Oh, okay. Interesting. Female Hrothgar updates. Okay. Yoshida says it's not like everyone needs to use a races equally. People decide what characters use for whatever reason. That gives the world flavor and variety and not focus on it if it will be used equally. But as long as people have a good time. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, the usage of, like, the different races is always, like, very unbalanced anyway, so. I asked you to remember when they debuted and Hawkeye, he said it's the last time we'll add a new race. Yeah, so, like, he's basically saying stop being selfish. That's basically what he's saying. Alright, yo, the old creamery. Yeah, I definitely want to buy furniture from the old creamery. It just sounds like it's all got cum stains on it. Thank you, advert. Introduce the lottery system. Each member enter once and purchase land for free company. It's a multiplayer game. If you have a big free company, you want to have a house. So they have a bit of advantage in the system. If you enter the same plot, you have an advantage. You split up and try to get as many. I don't really care about this. But yeah, good luck to everyone with this. Looks a bit rough. Lottery system seems worrying, but maybe better than what it is already. And yeah, that's about it, man. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. True. Actually true, dude. There you go, chat. Move to Japan. Go, go, go. Free trial resumes February 22nd. Next live letter March 4th. I will stream this one. This is also at a normal fucking time, thank God. So yeah, I will stream this one. I know I didn't stream this one, but like I will stream the 6.1 live letter. So that's pretty cool, man. Nice. And yeah, the soundtrack. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's it though. That's it though, man. Overall, pretty good. I'm gonna nitpick and say, like, they only really talked about, like, the next few years of the game. They didn't really talk about the next 10 years. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, though. So, you know, I should probably just shut the fuck up. But, like, this didn't look like a 10-year plan to me. But, you know. I got news on the stuff that I cared about, so I'm happy. Are you happy, chat? And if not, why? It's there in chat, yeah. Thank you for linking it again. But yeah, this summarizes everything well. I'm good. I'm glad. Good stuff. Not happy with Third Ultimate. Shut up. You think we're getting 3 Ultimates? You are insane. Show FF16. Yeah, I think it's good. Sick.